Hello, today I will be analyzing Lululemon's sustainability claims under their Be Planet campaign. I'll discuss the company's stated goals, what independent investigations have revealed, and how credible those sustainability efforts appear. Lululemon started in Vancouver in 1998 and it's built its image around mindfulness, fitness, and empowerment, especially for women. Lululemon is one of the most recognized brands promoting balance between mind, body, and wellness. Lululemon presents sustainability as part of a personal growth and responsibility, using it to strengthen its brand identity as mindful and ethical. In 2020, it launched its Be Planet campaign to show its commitment to sustainability, aiming for net zero emissions by 2050 and full use of sustainable materials by 2030. Now getting into Lululemon's claims. Lululemon's Be Planet campaign is central to its marketing. The company promises to reach net zero carbon emissions by 2050 and switch to 100% sustainable materials by 2030, like I stated before. It also promotes reuse and recycling programs to create circular fashion model. Their website and reports highlight innovations in recycled nylon and polyester fabrics, as well as supply chain transparency. However, the key question is whether these claims are matched by the actual progress. So now into investigations findings. In 2024, the Competition Bureau of Canada began investing Lululemon's Be Planet marketing after the Sand.Earth filed a complaint accusing the company of greenwashing. Their data shows that while Lululemon pledged to cut emissions, its indirect Scope 3 emissions, those which are those manufactured and transport emissions, nearly doubled from 471,000 in 2020 to 847,000 in 2022. Forbes confirmed this investigation, noting that 60% of Lululemon's materials are fossil fuel delivered. The complaint argues that Lululemon's broad environmental claims, like, in quotes, our product avoids environmental harm, things like that, are actually misleading since pollution is not increasing, since pollution is increasing, not decreasing. Now for Lululemon's response to these claims. Lululemon responded by saying it's aware of the investigation and fully cooperating. The company insists its marketing statements are accurate and supported by evidence, pointing to investments in sustainable materials and energy efficient facilities. However, according to CBC's reports, sustainability claims like these are voluntary, not legally binding, meaning companies aren't required to meet them even if they advertise them. Experts like Anina Kolaski from Toronto Metropolitan University noted that these marketing promises can mislead consumers because the underlying industry still depends on mass production and petroleum-based materials. Now for the U.S. lawsuit outcome. In February 2025, a U.S. lawsuit also targeted Lululemon's Be Planet campaign, alleging that the company's exaggerated its sustainability progress. Plaintiffs claimed that Lululemon misled them into paying for a premium for eco-friendly products. The Florida District Court dismissed the case, but not because Lululemon was proven truthful. The dismissal was due to lack of standing, meaning plaintiffs couldn't tie the claims to specific products or damages. This outcome highlights how hard it is to truly prove legal greenwashing, even if a company's environmental record is questionable. So now for just an overall evaluation of some strengths and weaknesses for Lululemon. Lululemon earns credit for setting clear environmental goals and sharing detailed reports, something many fashion companies don't do. They also invested in materials and innovations like recycled nylon partnerships. But these actions haven't yet translated into measurable emissions reductions. The company still relies on petroleum based synthetics, and the Sand Earth complaint emphasizes the gap between brand messaging and environmental results. Ongoing investigations could damage trust if Lululemon can't demonstrate real progress. Based on the good on you criteria, I would rate the Lululemon as around 2 out of 5. They've taken steps towards sustainability, but data shows emissions increasing and their materials still rely on fossil fuels. Public investigations also suggest that their marketing may overstate real progress. To move higher, they need to show proven emission reductions, expand third party certifications, and cut production volume to truly align with their climate goals. And now for a reflection. Lululemon's sustainability efforts show progress, but significant gaps remain. Their goals are ambitious, yet emissions continue to rise, and key materials remain fossil fuel based. While transparency has improved, investigations and lawsuits reveal that their actions don't fully match their claims. Overall, Lululemon is making strides, but it's not yet truly sustainable. And thank you so much for listening to my presentation. And lastly, here are my references.